Loved by millions, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, at the time of her death, had been on the throne for 70 years. An incredible achievement, which makes her Britain's longest reigning monarch. But what of her other achievements? In our latest video, we take a look at Queen Elizabeth's reign and look at the achievements for which we remember her the most. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please do well to hit the subscribe button, like and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news update. Active service. In 1939, Princess Elizabeth was 13 years of age. As heiress presumptive, she had begun to take seriously the duties that were to one day be bestowed upon her, and she attended Eton learning about constitutional history and European history. Her studies were to be curtailed, however, by the outbreak of World War II. In an effort to boost the morale of the nation, she embarked on a series of domestic visits with her mother and father. In 1944, at the age of 18, she performed many of the duties of a head of state when, in the absence of the king, she visited the battlefields of Italy. The following year, in 1945, in an effort to do her bit for the war effort, she became the first female member of the royal family to join the armed services as a full-time active member. She joined the Women's Auxiliary Territorial Service as Second Subaltern number 230,873, a rank which is equivalent to second lieutenant, where she trained as a driver and a mechanic. By the end of the war, she was a fully qualified driver. Addressing Congress. The modern relationship between Britain and the United States of America, according to many experts, has been described as unbreakable. Describing the relationship, in a joint statement released by President Barack Obama and Prime Minister David Cameron in 2011, they were quoted as saying, "It is a perfect alignment of what we both need and what we both believe. And the reason it remains strong is because it delivers time and again. Ours is not just a special relationship, it is an essential relationship for us and for the world." But the relationship between the two nations has not always been so close, with America fighting long and hard against the British in their battle for independence. So, when Queen Elizabeth II became the first British monarch to address U.S. Congress on May 16, 1991, it was a truly historic moment for both nations. In a speech that lasted 15 minutes and received 3 standing ovations, the Queen summed up her speech by saying, "You will find us worthy partners, and we are proud to have you as our friends. May God bless America." Equal terms. For centuries, the rule for the line of succession to the throne of the United Kingdom was that the next in line to the throne for a king or queen was their eldest son, regardless of whether he was born first or second, behind a female sibling. Another provision under the Bill of Rights, 1689, and the Act of Settlement, 1701, stated that a Roman Catholic was excluded from succession to the throne. To address both of these stipulations, the Queen, through her government, brought in the Succession to the Crown Act 2013. This came into effect as the Duke and Duchess of Wales were expecting the birth of their first child. Of course, we know now that their firstborn was a boy, Prince George, but the law has now essentially made succession to the throne gender neutral. The crown will now descend to heirs in order of birth only. Longest reigning monarch in Britain's history. Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor was the name given to Queen Elizabeth II when she was born on April 21, 1926, in Mayfair, London. After her father, King George VI, passed away in the early hours of February 6, 1952, she ascended to the throne at the age of 25. In the first ever coronation to be broadcast on television, she was crowned on June 2, 1953, in Westminster Abbey. She became the head of the Commonwealth and the Queen Regnant of 7 independent Commonwealth nations: the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Pakistan, and Ceylon, now known as Sri Lanka. Her first milestone came in 2002 when completed 50 years on the throne. Her Diamond and Sapphire Jubilee festivities, which took place in 2012 and 2017, respectively, came next. When she exceeded the rule of her great-great-grandmother Queen Victoria in September 2015, she was crowned as the Queen of Britain with the longest reign. On February 6, 2022, she celebrated her Platinum Jubilee, marking the 70th anniversary of her accession. The Queen devoted her life for Commonwealth welfare. Queen Elizabeth II devoted her entire life to promoting the interests of Commonwealth countries. In 1947, Princess Elizabeth traveled to her first foreign country with her parents, seeing Southern Africa. "I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be committed to your service and the service of our great imperial family, to which we all belong," she said in a broadcast to the British Commonwealth on the occasion of her 21st birthday during the visit. When Elizabeth was crowned in 1952, she became the head of Commonwealth realms, a group of sovereign territories and protectorates that consider the Queen as the head of state. The Commonwealth currently consists of 15 countries, including Jamaica, Grenada, Australia, the Bahamas, Canada, etc. These nations are also a part of the Commonwealth of Nations, whose head is the Queen. Queen defied royal rules and tradition for good. Queen Elizabeth II frequently flouted royal custom and protocol during her 70 years as monarch, paving the path for monarchical modernization. She saw to it that the royal family remained current and relevant. By starting a Twitter account, the Queen altered her methods of communicating with the public to reflect modern circumstances, from using video for her Christmas addresses to embracing new technology. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave comments and to like and subscribe. Thank you.